Let's go over to the news desk and we'll go over to John.
All right, thank you, Chris. Let me show you this picture from Chopper 13 right now. In addition to the damage that's been caused by the winds or the severe weather there tonight, there's a lot of groundwater, a lot of high groundwater up there, and some flooding that's taking place right now too. And we do have a report that the Honda plant in Greensburg appears to be undamaged by the storm that blew through this afternoon.
And what we do know in terms of damage in Greensburg, as you Chopper 13, big trees that are now down. We understand a semi has flipped over, and as you can see, folks there are out and about trying to survey the damage. It looks like this is perhaps near a golf course, John. Let's now go to Eyewitness News reporter Chris Kirshner, who is standing by via Skype, who's now down south of Indianapolis in Columbus, where about an hour ago, Chris, you were telling us about hail and rain. What are the conditions like there now?
You're on Eyewitness News.
All right, Chris, thanks so much. Another live look right now from Chopper 13, as you can see some of the damage there. Again, this is live from Greensburg. Again, we have reports right now, a semi that has been blown over. The hangar out at the airport in Greensburg also has been affected. A silo that's also been damaged. But right there, here we are as we continue to look. There's that semi there, and the emergency crews there on the scene trying to get that semi back up right. But as you imagine, traffic in this area will be slow going for a while this evening.
Yeah, it looks like a bread truck there that got knocked over by the wind. You know, sometimes those high-profile vehicles, the wind backs up behind them and just knocks them down, and obviously a traffic situation there. But we do understand that tornado sirens have recently gone off once again in, let's see, Monroe County, down in the Bloomington area. Let's go to Eyewitness News reporter Jenny Runner, who's there. Jenny? The Greensburg area, there you see that hay barn that was really just blown apart by the high winds that came through there today. And the farm fields already quite saturated from the wet spring we've had. We're seeing the groundwater come back up, and boy, if they planted their crops already this year, they could be having some difficulty with the crops being flooded now.
Let's go to Chris Wright with this latest tornado warning in Bloomington.
Yeah, Andrea and John, as I've been watching these storms and looking at the videotape from Chopper 13, I think we're seeing tornado damage. The only question is going to be where there are multiple tornadoes or one that touched down several times. Now, we do have a new tornado warning in effect. This is Monroe County, including the city
area. Chopper in and around the Greensburg area. This is the airport there in Greensburg in Decatur County. And it looks like there's some severe damage there. Keith McCutcheon, our chopper pilot. Keith, looks like quite a bit of debris thrown around.
Yeah, that's exactly what we have right now, Steve. As we take a look here at the airport, we've got a lot of debris blowing around here. As you can see, it looks like some of the T-hangers, or where they put some of the hangers, that's what's actually tore up. But as we leave this area here, I'm going to show you some what I think is actually a line here of either straight line winds or possible tornadoes. We pull out here a little bit. I want to go left. And as you come around to the left here, there's the top of some trees right in that area. You can look in there, and there's the top of the trees that have been ripped off there. And then as you continue to come on through that area across, we can see debris from hangars here, and they're off into the park over here just on the left side of this. So we've got some trees down, and it looks like the tops have been snapped off. We've got some debris into the field, Steve and Angela, and we've also got debris that's been blown through this area. And you just look at the trees. I mean, it's just, they're all just snapped off in this whole park area. It's just debris everywhere. We're just going to let you take a look at this here.
Hey, Keith.
As we continue to move this direction.
Hey, Keith.
Yeah, go ahead.
As you're looking at this, are you seeing all those trees? It's hard to tell from our perspective. Are you seeing all those trees laying the same way, in the same direction, or do they look like they're in multiple directions?
It looks like, Steve, to be honest with you, it looks like they're in multiple directions, to be honest. There's a bunch of trees that are laying in this park that are all laying out to the southeast. And
extremely major, but I can tell you we've been seeing hail in Greenwood, New Whiteland, Crawfordsville, and Columbus, but the most severe damage that we're seeing at this hour is in Greensburg, where a semi flipped. You can see hail there on the ground. We also understand video right here now from Chopper 13 of the airport hangar where the roofs have now been torn off, and we also understand a silo has been damaged, extremely damaged. So again, we are hearing right now that a possible tornado did touch down, in fact, in Greensburg.
Yeah, one of the more prominent skydiving companies, skydiving schools, is in Greensburg, and we're understanding there's some damage there as well. But as you can see, this is a hay barn that's just been destroyed by the winds that came through today, and the pattern of damage would indicate perhaps a tornado, although that hasn't been confirmed by the National Weather Service yet. But when you see it looking like an explosion occurred due to the severe changes in pressure brought on by a tornado, that would be an indication that that is tornadic activity that caused that. But, you know, we showed some pictures from Chopper 13 live before from a golf course that's in the Greensburg area. That's what you're looking at now. There's the clubhouse. And boy, the water has grown quite a bit on that course today. A lot of big old trees down and a lot of water really all over that course.
And we've also seen a lot of trees that are down. In fact, down in Columbus, in Bartholomew County.